Hola Taurus, Sun, Aries, Moons. Welcome to your 2020 Sun Moon reading. When you view it is when you're meant to see it. It doesn't matter the time of year, and I'm doing them in order of requests in the comments. While you're waiting for yours to be done, check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings that are still in my playlist. First portion of this reading, we'll go over the traits of your Sun Moon combination, and then I'll lay out the main cards. We'll take a quick look at your 2020. Second portion of this will be linked below to the Vimeo reading, where I'll have a deeper interpretation of your cards with clarifiers. I'll be dividing the year up into 4 separate sectors. So let's see what's going on with Taurus, Sun, Aries, Moons. You guys are unstoppable, okay? Usually when there's a goal you have, you're really intense about it, and you're clear that this is what you want. You're direct. You go get it. Nothing's going to stop you. If anyone's in your way, they better not even try. When you want it, then it's right. And that's all there is to you guys. And that's what you get with this kind of combination. Be careful. Sometimes you can have some destructive tendencies, but luckily you kind of get held back by being a little careful, being a little cautious, okay? If you can find some way to justify your self-interest, then you can make allowances for others and you can compromise. Let's see. You like being in charge of your own destiny. You like to control your own path. And it's what you truly desire. You're a worldly person, but you do want comfortable things. You want security. You want a very sensual life, a very pleasurable life. You're controlled. You're confident. And sometimes you can be a little bit unruly, a little bit irrational. You have very strong desires, and if you want those things that you desire, you have to work very hard for them, and you will work very hard for them. You're gentle when it comes to people, non-confrontational, polite, caring, but you're concerned about yourself and yourself for the most part. So you be nice to other people, but you put yourself numero uno, okay? Controlled, determined, not real spiritual, don't have a lot of spirituality or exploring spiritual realms. You tend to kind of look at what you have, you work with what you have, you take inventory of what you have, and anything that's tangible, you kind of collect it all, and you continue on your pursuit of status and power. When you have hostility, when you're anxious, when you're frustrated, you need to find, this is something you work on in 2020, find better means of kind of dealing with it. So like sports or, running or anything like that that's going to be a good outlet for your energy. Competition is good, and you guys tend to be competitive, but it's not the end all either. So don't make it the end all. And again, we talked about spirituality. You should start exploring other areas of life spiritually and academically and mentally and psychologically. Well, mentally and psychologically are the same thing. And doing this is going to actually expand your perspectives, okay? Life isn't about tangible things and about possessions. Don't be too judgy. Don't let that be your guide. Be tolerant to other people. Open up your mind. Hear what other people have to say, what their viewpoints are, what their feelings are. You're very good at persuading people, though. This is really natural for you. Your presence sometimes scares people. And one of the things that you should work on is tempering your temper, quelling your temper, because it's one of your biggest faults. And it stops you from getting some of the things you want, and it definitely gets in your way a lot of times. You can get angry very quickly. You can get anxious very quickly. In combination, they can be destructive. Alrighty? Make sure you concentrate on working with other people. Try to be as patient as you can be. Try to be as tolerant as you can be, because there's always things to be learned from that. So that's what I would concentrate on. But I'll tell you what, you guys, when you have a goal, it's going to happen. That's an awesome thing, okay? Concentrate on finances and business. You guys are predispositioned for that. So Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, the universe, and you have a lot of drive also. Can you please provide your truth, your clarity, your insight for Taurus, Sun, Scorpio, Aries, Moon, for 2020? What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to the universe and closer to divine for their greater good? Any messages you have for them for the year 2020 will be greatly appreciated. Taurus, Sun, Aries, Moons. Oh, duh. Got the cards. I was like, wait, something's missing. What do you see for January, February, March? Taurus, Sun, Aries, Moons. We have the Ace of Swords in the upright. Right off the bat, you're heading into the year with something, some kind of goal. If this resonates, consider personal reading. Just send me an email and we can go ahead and work that out. 8 of Cups in reverse for April, May, June. July, August, September. We have the World card in the upright. Ask me a question on Instant. Go check me out on Facebook. Check me out on Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate in the link below if you could. 5 of Swords in the upright. All right, so what I'm getting is you start off the year with a bang. You have something you want to do. You have a direction. You see it clearly, and it's that thing we talked about. Nothing's going to stand in your way. Confidence, power, full steam ahead. I totally see that. So it's a new beginning, and you're just going to kind of cut through the BS, and you're going to make it happen. Now, I feel like in April, May, June, it doesn't go quite according to plan. It doesn't go exactly like you want it to. And the problem is, rather than kind of realizing that it's not going to happen, or maybe this isn't going to work out, you keep on trying to go back and see if there's another way to do it, because you can't just leave it. So it's going back, you're kind of poking at it, you're wondering, well, let me try it again. Let me do it this way. Maybe I can, you're looking at other ways, other options. When I feel like you sometimes we have to create our own closure, I often say with this card. And I literally heard let it go, from Frozen for April, May, June. Now, you do end up letting it go. July, August, September, you either get closure and you realize, okay, I'm done here. I've gotten everything I'm going to get out of this experience. I've tried to do this 50 different ways. It's not working. It's time to close it up because now I'm getting held up. So it's time to end this and get ready for what's out there. So, I mean, that could be anything. Some of you could be traveling. Some of you could be seeing the world in a different way, doing something at a grand scale. But you do realize 3/4 into the year, this isn't working out. It's completed. It's done. There's nothing else. There's nothing else that can be done. It can't be done any other way. And I'm glad to see that you guys come to that conclusion. Now, whatever you get into in October, November, December, there's other people that want to get into it too. And there's other people who, so this could be going for a job and there's other applicants. It could be something really competitive. Some of you could actually be getting into a sport that's really competitive, a field that's really competitive. You could have your eyes set on somebody and everybody else wants that person. So you're going to get thrown into some kind of competition here. And that's going to be the new set of challenges you're going to have for October, November, December, I feel like. Alrighty, so if this resonated, consider a personal reading and or click on the link below to the Vimeo portion where I'll pull clarifiers on this. Otherwise, check out your 2019 Sun Moon readings in my playlist. Ask me a question on Instant Go. Hit me, check me out on Facebook and Insta. Like, share, subscribe, and or donate in the link below. Otherwise, adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.